Nah, this is the thing too, man. This is more like a J Camp brotherly situation. This is not to this young cat, man. Again, this dude's 22 years old, so we kind of got to go easy on the young boy. But if you don't know what's going on, first of all, there's a lot of simping going on right now.
A
lot of simping.
A lot of Chris
DJ
Simpletons.
Academics is over here wilding. Zion's over here with the love triangle and bull. You had Jordan Poole $500,000 on a date
with Ice Spice.
Derek Jackson, they just took his crown and broke it, dog. This nano snap. Hold up. Oh, hold up.
Yeah, wrong snap.
I was waiting on it.
Man.
But this is the thing, man. If you don't know what's going on with Zion, man, let me play this real quick. Fair use, my knee.
Zion Williamson drama is insane. So Zion Williamson announced with the mother of his child in a very
Never that Flight Mike though.
Yeah, shout out to C Ray down
very
there.
wholesome
Get
video
out of here for
that
that Flight
he's
Mike.
expecting to have a daughter.
Shout out Flight Mike too.
Nice and cute and all until an adult film star by the name of Moriah Mills sent out multiple tweets calling out Williamson. The first tweet saying, "You sound stupid. This was literally my man, and I never once looked for clout from anyone. I was loyal to you, and you got a thought preggers." It gets even crazier. "I know what comes with being a basketball player, girl. I know there will be other women, but didn't expect you to get these hoes pregnant. At Zion Williamson." This is my favorite tweet of all. "I motivated you to get back in shape. I let you, me all times away." Ultimately, guys, I think this is all cap. I think this is just an adult film star trying to get more clout for her website. It's probably the most popular form of advertisement for these women.
First of all, the chick that homie got prego is like Bootsy's old stripper side chick. Hold on, play this real quick. Like, so they had a gender reveal, came out of nowhere. Nobody even knew the dude had somebody prego. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's super excited about the bull and all that. But J. Kemp, what the heck is going on, man? Because then another third chick came out while then the actress mattress came out, said a whole bunch of tweets wilding, talking about you did this and that. Stephen A's going hard in the paint with him. She's got receipts of him like sending her money grams for $10,000. Pull out the money, Bebo. Actually, man, you might have to hold the money.
No, we don't.
Now
we don't
again,
do that
this
over
dude
here.
makes $38 million a year. So people like, hey man, this ain't nothing, man. He's tricking. But again, we understand that this kind of behavior, J. Kemp, this is the reason why most athletes are broke within 5 years of them retiring.
Yep.
Even with a contract like his. And also, let's be clear, this dude is not. He ain't running. He only played 29 games. We need your needs, bro. And you over here like
Smash.
clapping in bull. You know what I'm saying? This may be why he ain't playing. J. Kemp, Bebo P in the chat. We got to school our young OG, man. What's going on? J. Kemp, help him out. What's going down?
Like if I put my like GM hat on, if I put my basketball hat on, I'm looking at this cat as the cornerstone of my franchise.
Fact. Number one pick.
You know, we all expect our leaders to make quality decisions in life, right? Because you got to lead a whole squad. So there's a bunch of cats looking at you. That's why we also had to go ahead and give the other South Carolina cat the same haze. You know what I'm saying? Old Ja Morant. Different situation, but again, bad leadership quality. So again, putting that basketball hat on as a GM, I'm paying this guy $38 million. He ain't playing for me. You know what I'm saying? He set out the whole year, and I found out that he's doing like this type of foolishness. Like if you ain't getting your body together, but you doing this, we got to have a different type of conversation.
Facts.
Now, when I go back to that like big brother talk, I'm like, Zion, bro, You got to protect your
Cocaine's a hell of a
assets
drug.
at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Iceberg just said it eloquently. This is how cats go broke real quick. There's plenty of guys who should be shining examples. You got Jason Kidd. Ain't Jason Kidd paying like 10 milli a year or more?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like
with that big head kid.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Your decisions with your other leg, man, can hurt you down the road, like big time.
Fact.
And yes, you a young cat. We all make mistakes, but you can't make these type of mistakes though, man. Especially again when you a cornerstone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You a cornerstone of a franchise, and you the face of that same franchise. Really, you could be one of the faces of the league if you was actually playing.
Yeah.
But when you're not playing and you're doing this again, as a big brother, man, as somebody who would just pull you to the side, like, bro, we got to cut this out, man. Like, whatever type of 45 checks that you can pretty much cash at this time, like, hey, man, just go ahead and break that one off and get your life together. Because if you try to keep this lingering, you're going to be like Spready Gibbs at the same time. And there's no disrespect to Spready. I'm just saying, like, that's the path that you're following because you playing with people who are paper chasing themselves. And they don't mind exposing you. They have nothing to lose. This shorty has nothing to lose. You have everything to lose.
Say that again for the people in the back. They got what?
Shorty has nothing to lose, but he has everything to lose. She has everything to gain. He has everything to lose.
Again, the dude's making $40 million a year. That's just basketball money. He's got another $100 million Jordan situation.
He does.
First of all, look at the pic. Let's be clear. Let me turn this music off. Look at the pic of this dude in that circle. Look at him smiling and look at Shorty's face.
Exactly.
She's like, I got the bag.
But I got the bag. I got him.
Look at her face. Now let's be clear. She was on a couple podcasts twerking and boo.
It almost makes you question too, Iceberg, like what we have to look for as far as like the cast who's representing not only the culture, but you representing youth too by being the faces of the league. You being you the faces of a sport that has a blowtorch. And the number 1 pick and the number 2 pick in the same draft are on that buffoonery. That's why we're gonna see all these foreign dudes be the face because people on our soil can't handle themselves. And they're doing stuff like this, man. It's unfortunate, man, but I don't know who was in Zion's corner, but somebody need to pull that dude to the side, man. Like, look, whatever check you can cut at this point in time to make all this go away, do it. You know what I'm saying? Do it. ASAP, just so you can get it, so you can get the train back on the track. Because right now it's derailed.
Well, and this is the thing too. This weekend, they try to do some kind of press release to try to stop the bleeding, dog.
Yeah, they tried.
And then, so the stepfather was like, "Oh yeah, just so you know, you can't believe everything you read in the paper. Get your ass out of here, old timer." And this is why, to me, he never got any game from the stepfather. He may have got some basketball game, but not the broad game. So your mama's over here cuddling you and hugging you, but you're not getting no game from anybody, man. Especially your stepfather and your pops.
Hit that ding too. Hit that ding too for that tidbit. Man.
So Darren Harris, before you go in, Bebo, Darren Harris is saying, I'm from the Carolinas. First Ja, now Zion.
These two
now we took an L at 23.
Man.
The next CBA meeting, if these dudes don't suit up, they ain't getting the bread.
And that's what my point.
Darren Harris
with Ja as well, is that these dudes is fumbling the bag for other cats who's coming up behind them, and you're gonna end up seeing the Giannis, the Jokers, all these dudes who's not from this soil, who's not 10 toes down here.
Come on,
they gonna be the ones who's gonna be representing what we had at first, but now it's gonna be gone because these dudes can't. They got grease on their palms. They keep fumbling. They keep fumbling, man. They had it in the palm of their hands, man. They had it. Because those two dudes from the Carolinas, man, from South Carolina, they had it in the palm of their hand, man. It just
They did.
Facts.
They
fumbled, bro.
I gotta say, man, as far as DJ Act, that is an embarrassment situation as well as your Jordan Pooles, but this Zion Williamson is a total embarrassment of epic proportions, man. I mean, you got to think about it, man. This dude, Zion, he came from Duke with arguably the same amount of hype as LeBron James did when he was coming up.
You know what I'm saying?
Year one, then
very close,
if not similar or the same. Close.
He had the hype from the media. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the skill set.
There you go. Right. And I'm about to get to that because year one, he played only 24 games. Zion did. Year two.
Okay.
Year two.
Go ahead, Bebo.
Year two, he scaled up his gameplay and ended up playing 61 games. But,
salute to Charlotte, Darren.
Salute to Charlotte.
The Queen City.
Peace to Charlotte. Year three, which was the last year, he played only, as you said, Iceberg, I believe you said he played 29 games. And real quick, I'll run through his stats. His average is 26 points per game, 61% shooting from the field.
Crazy. Crazy efficient, man.
71% from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 4.6 assists, 1.1 steals, and 7.6 blocks. So the potential is there, especially if he aligns himself with you brothers can cite him better maybe, but like your Brandon Ingrams and such. Just imagine him healthy. And the criticism when he first came in the game was what? His weight. You know what I'm saying? The weight management. And then, but he
came out them Paul George shoes.
Right. He's got that torque though. But I mean, real quick, since his rehab, because I know he got injured, he went through a rehab, but here's the point I'm getting at. He said he's fully recovered basically physically, but he's not mentally in the right place. This was 2 days before the controversy that we're talking about. Now, as an NBA player or as a professional sports player, you're supposed to be in that mental space, to exercise the best game. Absolutely.
Damn.
So this is just a bad situation, man, because this controversy is being talked about more than anything basketball related in comparison to Zion Williamson. Darren said he was better off dealing with this. Oh, wow. Then he said, just kidding, ladies. Wow.
Nah, he's
first one of the night.
Wow. He's not really being disrespectful with that because, I mean, at the end of the day, the ones he's dealing with now have zero loyalty factor.
Facts.
And again, her intent was to do this. Just you the worst too, Iceberg, for them cheeks in the background.
Man, like we can't see him too.
I'm really just now seeing that.
Like we wouldn't catch that.
I'm really just now seeing them cheeks all in the background, bro.
Nah, that's the whole lineup, cuz.
Oily
right,
cheeks.
Right below him too. Right below him too.
Oily cheeks.
Snow bunny joints.
But yeah, man. I mean, Zion again, #1 pick, bro.
Right.
With the league and the nation at the palm of his hands, bro. He could have been like a Vic. He could have been like a Lamar Jackson, man. Like that's why I respect cats like Lamar Jackson, man, who's not fumbling the bag and he's representing himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not doing this foolishness.
And this is the thing, man. You got to give these kind of top tier players and athletes props because again, they are pretty much walking targets when they get out here. And to basically be able to maneuver through these situations, because a lot of cats is still getting in there. But they signing them NDAs. They doing a thing to kind of, keep. First of all, let's be clear. This is where your mans come in. He brings the girls over. He basically does all the community. He takes the L. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to give y'all any game or nothing like that. But this is what you do when you're on that level. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're not. We're Christians. So, but the whole thing is, when you have $38 million, you have to understand the game. And so if you want to dibble and dabble in this kind of situation, there's parameters that you have to put in place so you can protect your brand. Let's be clear.